Hi YouTube, you're watching Simple Coding. In today's video, I would like to go over how to start and debug multiple Java programs within Eclipse at the same time. For example, you developed a Java-based client and a server, and the client will talk to the server to do something. You want to debug from either server side or client side or both sides. Or you develop multiple RESTful API-based microservices, and they will talk to each other. You want to perform debugging with all of them at the same time. So let's get started. For demonstration purpose, I already created 3 simple Java programs, and each program is within its own Java project. Let's take a look at the first program. As you can see, this is a very simple Java program that only contains the main function. All it does is within an infinite loop, the program will sleep for 2 seconds and then wake up and print out the program's class name. Both the second program and the third program are very similar. The only difference is the printout. So let's start each program. We will start the first program in debug mode, like so. As you can see, the first program already started to print out the class name to the console view. Let's start the second program. This time we are going to start it not for debugging, like so. Now you may notice that both programs are printing out their class names to the same console view, and the content of the console view is alternating between these two programs. So let's start the third program. This time let's start it again in debug mode, like so. Now the 3 programs are printing out their class names to the same console, and the console's view's content are keep changing. So this is not very helpful if you would like to examine the console output of each program in more detail. To solve this problem, let's first turn off this button, like so. What this button does is to toggle whether or not to show console when standard out changes. Now you can see that the console view only contains the printout from the first program. Now if you wanted to see the output from another running program, you can click the black arrow beside the mini computer icon. Now you see all 3 programs here. So if you wanted to see the output of the second program, all you need to do is to click on the second program. Now the second program's printout will show on the console view. What if you wanted to output each program in its separate console view? To do that, one way is to create a new console, like this. Let's create another one. Let's make sure that each console's view is showing different programs print out. Like so. You may also detach one console view by clicking here so that you can move the console view to a separate monitor screen. You may also save each program's printout to a separate file. Let me show you. Right-click on one program to select either run configuration or debug configuration. Make sure that your program's configuration entry is selected on the left side. On the right side, let's click on Common tab. Here you can see a checkbox in front of the label called Output File. If you check this box, you can specify the file you wanted to save the program's output Now, Eclipse will not only display the printout to the console, but also save them into a local file. Then you can open that file using some log file viewers, such as a free tool called Beartail, to see the new output in real time. So let me close this window to go back to the main workspace view. Now you can put some breakpoint to the third program so that we can start to step through the code, like so. Now let's say you found a bug and then you fixed it and then you wanted to restart this program. Well, there is one easy way to do this. So let's go to the debug view. If you do not see the debug view for some reason, all you need to do is search for it by going to Windows, Show View, Other, and then you can type in debug and it will show up here. Let's close this pop-up. Now you see all three programs under the debug view. Let's say you wanted to restart the third program. All you need to do is select that third program, right click, select terminate and relaunch. Now the third program is restarted. Let's say you wanted to start another instance of the third program. All you need to do is to select the third program that is running, right click, select relaunch. Now you can see that the second instance of the third program is running. Also, it's in the debug mode. Let's say you wanted to stop this new instance and remove the entry from the debug view. All you need to do is select this new instance, right click, select terminate and remove. Say yes. Now the new third program is stopped and removed from the debug view. Let's say you wanted to stop all programs. One quick way to do this is to select any program, right click, select terminate and disconnect all. Now all programs have been stopped. If you wanted to clear up all the terminated entries, one quick way to do this is to select any program, say remove all terminated. Now all programs have been removed from the view. This concludes this video. If you would like to provide feedback, please leave comments below. If you like this channel, please subscribe. Until next time, happy coding!